This week, Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy highlighted what he calls a threat to children: social media. He's even gone so far as to call for urgent action, asking Congress to force social media companies to put a warning label on their apps, kind of like those that you see on cigarettes or alcohol. So joining me at the desk to talk about this issue is Dr. Willow Jenkins, a child psychiatrist at Rady Children's Hospital. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. When you heard the Surgeon General mention warnings on apps, what was your thought?
Oh, I was so thankful. Dr. Murthy has been such a champion for children's mental health time and time again. So I think any awareness that's being brought to this issue is just so welcomed by those of us in the field.
What do you see when you think about children of all ages that have social media and the problems that that's bringing up with them right now? Because I'm guessing you see this almost every day at Rady.
Absolutely. I mean, social media is a topic that comes up with every single child that I'm working with, and I think we see it in a lot of different ways. One is children who struggle with the amount of time that they're spending on these apps. The average is around 5 hours a day for a teenager just on social media. That's extraordinary. You can think of all the things they're not doing when they're on social media. Then there's children using certain types of content that are more harmful, using apps that are very short-term videos where they're flipping. And so you really have to look at it individually, but it's absolutely an issue we're seeing.
Rady is the only hospital in the region with an urgent care for children's mental health.
Yes.
I hate to be not glib about it, but how busy is it because of this?
We are so busy since the pandemic, both in our emergency room, our urgent care, outpatient clinics. The demand is just unprecedented. Children are coming in with issues with anxiety, depression, ADHD, and for every one of those child talking about what they're doing online, social media is part of the picture, absolutely.
So then what do parents need to look out for? I know we say, parents can limit kids' screen time, but it's going to be a while before the Surgeon General gets a warning label on apps and phones.
Yeah.
What can parents do in the meantime that's really tangible, specific, to try and tamp down on that a little bit?
Well, I think the first thing is recognizing your child as an individual and talking to them, why are they specifically using social media? What is their motivation? What are they getting out of it? And then looking into detail, what content are they using? Maybe they're researching a history project. Oh, fantastic. Or maybe they're looking at more harmful content, things related to body image. And then having open communication with them. What are they going to do if they see something harmful, if they see something disturbing, if someone reaches out to them? And the more that you can communicate, the better. And like I said, too, the other piece is being so mindful about the crowding out effect. What are they not doing when they're on their screens? Are they exercising? Are they having family time? Are they seeing friends? Are they picking up a new hobby? Do they have time to be bored? These are all really important things to talk to your child about.
And obviously, if they see any warning signs, they can bring them to the urgent care at Rady's for that mental health assessment.
Yeah, absolutely. The problematic signs we see are when children are more irritable when the screens come off. Also, if they're using screens to calm themselves, to regulate, or to go to sleep. Those are 3 key signs. You might need some extra help.
Dr. Willow Jenkins from Rady Children's Hospital, thank you so much for talking about this important issue with us today. Healthcare and all of these issues are some of the things that I cover here at the station, as well as things like the hospital system, bio and technological breakthroughs across San Diego, and the Poway Unified School District. If you've got a story idea that you want me to look into, email me, jared.aarons@10news.com, or you can scan the QR code on your screen.